Hey, I'm Adam Thompson. Here's 3 things from the COVID way of working that we want to bring back into the post-COVID way of working. First one is focus until done. Look at all the IT teams that were able to, despite having plans for the last 2 years about flexible working, were able to get most of their indoor workforce remote within a day or two, simply because it's not because they got 10 times more productive, but they were able to focus on the one thing until it was done before they went on to the next thing.
No, that's the music you hear when... I'm sorry, are you from the past?
And everyone actually let them have a reasonable quality expectation, which was good enough. So let's keep on focusing on things until they're done before we do the next thing. The second thing we want to take back with us is we want to organise around the work, not around functions. This has always been a principle of how work works, but the ability to pull people in on video from wherever they may happen to be without the constraints of physical logistics has meant it's become more natural to say, we need to get the advice and the input of these people, let's bring them on board. There's no reason we can't continue this approach. It's simply a mindset change to say, we organise around the work, our function is where we go back to in between things. They're our mates who do the same stuff, but the real work happens out there on the field. The functions like the change rooms. The real work is out there actually being involved in projects and initiatives and work circles. Now the third thing we want to bring back is limit WIP. WIP is work in process. One of the easiest ways to increase throughput is to limit the amount of stuff that comes into the system, because every system is going to have a point that determines how fast it goes. We need that point to be going as fast as possible, and you can't go as fast as possible when everyone's bothering you. You would have seen previous videos and articles I've done called Don't Bother the Barista. The COVID situation has forced that to happen physically by limiting the number of people that can be in a shop. It makes the people at the counter able to serve people faster. The same principle applies in your workplace as well. Now, all 3 of these principles are actually common sense principles about work. What COVID has helped us do is bring these to the forefront without even realizing we're doing it by creating the conditions where working this way becomes more natural. Because back in our physical workplace, we gradually work in a way that just doesn't really make sense. So keep these in mind when you head back into the physical workplace. Make sure we're still focusing on things until they're done. You don't read 10 books by reading 10% of each book each time. You read 1 book at a time. Let's continue to organise around the work, because customers do not care which functions are involved. They just want to see what comes out the end of the system. And let's continue limiting work in process so those crucial few resources that set the pace of the whole system aren't bothered by other people wondering where's their stuff. Bring these 3 things back into work. Work will be more enjoyable for both your people involved and for your customers, as they'll get more of what they need at the quality required. That's all for now. You can hook up with me on the usual socials. You could sign up to my blog. If you like this, share it. It's always much appreciated. And get in touch if you'd like some more information about how this can be applied in your organisation. See you next time. Hey, one more thing. I can't believe I forgot this. Maybe the most important thing of all, keep caring for each other. People have been actually asking people, how are you? With the word are, italics, actually meaning it. How are you going? Put you in italics as well. People are actually caring for each other. Let's keep on doing that. Possibly number 1. Cheers.